Hello and welcome back. I am Damien with Project Omnia, and today I'm here to watch and react to episode 4 of The Legend of the Galactic Heroes. And last time we had that ceremony right after the Battle of Astat, which was really just a way for the leaders of the Alliance, particularly the Secretary of Defense, to really glorify war, kind of beat the war drums, right, and keep public favor on the side of let's keep this fight and this war going. And that was, Yang kind of dipped out on it. He didn't want anything to do with it, so he just made up some lame excuse. And then we had Jessica Edwards, who, fiance of John Robert Paul, I believe was his name. She basically asked head of secretary, while that ceremony is going on, it's of course televised on like every TV, and it's a big deal that, hey, where were you? Where were you while my fiance was giving his life? As you're up here glorifying this war, where were you? Why were you not on the battlefield, right? And of course, that's just one of those things. You have your puppeteers, and then you have the puppets. And Secretary of Defense is a puppeteer. That's what he is. So, of course, he wasn't there. But you don't question official narratives, and especially not in the way she did. So that got her targeted by the PKC, the Patriotic Night Corps. And in the end, she was saved by Yang. And, of course, Yang made some good plays to ensure that she was saved and that nothing bad happened to him either. And so, that was good. There was the meeting between Yang and Secretary of Defense. But at the end of the episode, we got that Yang was promoted to Rear Admiral. Admiral. Jesus Christ, can't speak today. And is being given control of a new 13th Fleet. Well, I don't know why I did quotes for that, but promotion, right? Again, I'm still not certain if those people are actually on his side in the military, or if it's one of those things where, like, they're kind of in cahoots with the Secretary of Defense or the other puppeteers, because I'm sure, obviously the Secretary of Defense is but one person. I'm sure he is not the only one who is, wool over people's eyes type of deal to suit their own agendas, which, again, we still don't know exactly what that is in this war. But yeah, so he's given control of the 13th Fleet, which is really half of a fleet, if you want to be technical, of new recruits and people who survived the Battle of Astat. And on top of that, that fleet is being sent out to Echelon Fortress to try to take it over. Not really sure how that's going to go. Yang isn't too confident about it either. So, we'll just see how that is going forward. But I just want to dive into episode 4 here. So that is what we are going to do. And we will begin episode 4 for Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Planet Odin. It's a cool planet name. Reinhard. And he's Count. Imperial Fleet Admiral. I forget his buddy's name too. Kaiser. Oh, he's gonna get promoted too. At least he thinks he is. So basically, you're saying whoever the king is now is on very loose footing. Does he want to be the one that has the crown? Kaiser is the king. He's dead. Probably got some shit going on behind the scenes. Half of the space fleet? That's fucking insane. Hey, March 19th, that's my birthday. Like big ass shit. the scale of this building and the size of things. I mean, is he? Huh. So he's clearly not on board. That's going to be something to look forward to as time goes on. To me, it's kind of plain to see in his eyes. This dude has some lofty goals. Siegfried, Captain Paul von Oberstein. Oh, he was one of Reinhardt's friends, wasn't he? What the fuck? You have artificial eyes. Right. Ooh. So they kind of like the Spartans work. Any defects, they just get rid of people that are born and under the Galactic Empire. I mean, ooh. Aizaru. Oh, is he trying to convince him to be a commander? Jesus Christ, so many fucking questions. Oberstein. 10 years since what? She kind of looks like John Paul's fiance at times, Jessica Edwards. Or maybe that's just my perception. Sure it is. But that would be an interesting connection if that were the case. Poor nobles. That is rather interesting. Trying to understand the concept of a poor noble. Oh, that's how they met. Dear Christ. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Happened rather quickly. And Rose. Oh, does he like... He likes her. How adorable. Damn, he fell fucking hard quick, man. School, of course. Oh god, you already know. Oof. Huh. You asked nicely once, didn't comply. Bitch, man. So clearly... Really? Beat his ass. How I should have got my sister. Oh! Kicked him right in the fucking net! Oh, shit! Really beating his ass with a fucking rock. Sure. Gotta take it to the tailor. That's why you had to say it was your sister. I mean, if possible. I assume that that dude was gonna start a fight no matter what. There's just one of those bullies who tries to egg you into throwing the first blow. Some pretty damn good art. Well, I'm not an artist, but I find it impressive. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, all you had to say. This is a cool friendship. Oh, who's here? Oh! But why? Seems like they paid him a fuck ton of money. Yep. Sure did. What is this reason you can't refuse? Is it just the money? Is it something else? It seems like there's something else, but you never know. When you need money, money can be a big motivator for you to do some crazy fucking shit. Let's see how this goes. Yes, why? Maybe you can give us some more information. Has it been, what, 10 years since this day, I'm assuming? Oh, how nice. See, being on live. Clearly played a lot of piano. No, Reinhardt doesn't want to... I mean, he's depressed. This is... So clearly his actions up to this point, I imagine, have something to do with his sister? I don't know. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? Yes, what do you have? Oh, shit. You never even get close, kid. Some type of patrols? Oh, like some type of curfew? If they're breaking? I don't fucking know. I mean, are they that close to like the Kaiser's location? The kid could just sneak out at night to do all this? What the hell is with that dress? Yes. 140 years? What the fuck? Alright, exactly. See, so this episode is clearly about showing that Reinhard and other people probably within the Galactic Empire are not some evil, horrible people. Horrors of War would have you believe everyone on the opposing side is just some hideous monster. That's not the case. Oof. And then drop the blaster. Of course it's not. Well, now here's security. Yeah, you didn't really think this through, kid. The security is terrible. Just let another kid run up in there, drag the other kid out. Ooh. Taking a tumble. Remember doing shit like that just for fun, rolling down hills as a kid? Good times, good times. It seems like ends to mean, or means to an end. Okay, so basically he's trying to flip the power spectrum within the Galactic Empire, it seems. That's cool. I can already tell with this early setup that, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the direction things are going already. Oh, is that like a distraction? And now we back in present day here. Yep. None rules. Gotta do it. Coffee. Chelsea cake? What the fuck is that? Yes. Oh. Okay, well, it seems like he may have lost his way a little bit on top of that. Alright, so that was my reaction to episode 4 of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I mean, really, that was an episode just about characterization for Reinhard and Siegfried, right? And a little, of course, Anros, too. And it kind of gave us a little bit more on the Kaiser, who seems to be the head of the Galactic Empire. Like, I'm trying to equate the Galactic Empire to other specific empires throughout our own history, but I'm not sure if I could really pinpoint it to just one. Obviously, there's a hierarchy like anything, but you could be like what they call a poor noble. I mean, I don't really get that. If you're a noble, how the fuck are you poor? I mean, they didn't seem that poor to me, but it's just this world, right? Things are just different. So, and then you have your true, what I would call a true noble. Those people, their kids don't get sent to war. They're not involved at all. They're just living the high life while all this death and destruction that they want or basically send people off to is going on around them. So, I mean, it was a great episode. And again, like I said, it really helped show that, hey, not everyone in the Galactic Empire is some shitty person. And, you know, there was good and bad people on all sides, you know. So, I mean, they've definitely set up really nice something that narratively I really enjoy. I mean, I know nowadays it's pretty common for stories to do this type of thing, to really be like, okay, war and being a soldier or being a warrior aren't these great, grandiose things that we've built up sometimes. but I just enjoy that, right? So regardless of if it's a new series or an old series like this, I enjoy a series that's going to just hit you with, okay, here's just the facts and the reality of things, right? So of course Reinhard and Siegfried, the entire reason they get into the military is to get his sister back, which clearly he still hasn't, and it requires a lot of power to be able to do that. And so I mean we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. They're all clearly, Yang, Reinhard, Siegfried, they're all clearly on a crash course for each other for, being on opposing sides. But we will obviously there's going to be other people introduced. There's other players. So I mean, we'll see how that is going forward. But that is my reaction for episode 4 of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.